Spring is here, and the deals are hotter than ever at Shack Shop. Turn heads with stunning bikinis, now on sale. Explore the deep with cutting-edge underwater drones. Gear up for adventure with durable tents for every trip. Ride into spring with unbeatable deals on bikes. Fresh styles, women's fashion, and must-have looks, all discounted. Don't miss the Shack Shop Spring Fling Sale. These prices won't last. Shop now and make this spring unforgettable, only at Shack Shop.
A dramatic and highly coordinated rescue mission unfolded over the weekend after a U.S. Air Force crew member was stranded deep inside hostile territory in Iran. The operation, which combined cutting-edge surveillance, rapid military deployment, and a carefully orchestrated deception campaign, ultimately brought the wounded airman to safety after nearly 2 days behind enemy lines. The incident began when an F-15E Strike Eagle was reportedly shot down over southwestern Iran. The aircraft, a twin-seat fighter jet designed for long-range strike missions, carried both a pilot and a weapons systems officer. Both individuals ejected successfully, but they landed in separate locations, creating an urgent and dangerous recovery situation. Initial efforts quickly located and extracted the pilot. However, the second crew member, a senior officer, remained missing. As hours passed, intelligence reports suggested that Iranian military forces were actively searching the region and closing in. The situation was critical. The signal that sparked the mission. Roughly 48 hours after the aircraft was downed, U.S. intelligence agencies intercepted a distress beacon believed to be coming from the missing airman. At first, officials were cautious. There were concerns that the signal could have been a trap, potentially broadcast by Iranian forces to lure American rescuers into a vulnerable position. After careful verification using advanced surveillance tools and cross-referenced intelligence, analysts confirmed the signal was authentic. That confirmation triggered immediate action. The role of the CIA's deception strategy. One of the most pivotal elements of the mission was a calculated misinformation effort led by the CIA. Intelligence operatives began spreading rumors through various channels inside Iran, suggesting that both airmen had already been located and that one was being evacuated through a completely different route, by sea. This false narrative was designed to divert Iranian attention away from the actual search area. The strategy worked. By redirecting enemy focus, U.S. forces gained valuable time to pinpoint the exact location of the stranded officer without interference. According to officials familiar with the operation, this deception campaign played a decisive role in the mission's success. Military mobilization at unprecedented speed. Once the airman's position was confirmed, senior leadership was notified, including CIA Director John Ratcliffe and top Pentagon officials. The information quickly reached Donald Trump, who authorized an immediate rescue operation. Within hours, aircraft were mobilized. By the 8-hour mark, U.S. forces were already en route. Less than half a day later, they had boots on the ground inside Iranian territory, an extraordinary feat given the distance, risk, and geopolitical sensitivity involved. Air cover and firepower. To secure the area, the U.S. deployed MQ-9 Reaper drones to maintain constant surveillance and eliminate potential threats. These unmanned aircraft provided real-time intelligence while also engaging hostile forces when necessary. In addition, multiple tactical fighter jets and B-1 bombers conducted precision strikes in surrounding areas. The goal was not only to protect the rescue team, but also to prevent Iranian forces from approaching the extraction zone. Officials described the air support as overwhelming and carefully coordinated. The extraction under pressure. As rescue teams moved toward the airman's position, time was running out. Iranian forces were reportedly getting closer, increasing the risk of capture or confrontation. Despite these challenges, U.S. Special Operations units successfully reached the wounded officer. The extraction itself was complex, requiring coordination between ground teams and incoming aircraft while under the constant threat of enemy detection. The airman was ultimately evacuated safely. A mission rarely attempted. Military experts have emphasized just how unusual and risky this type of operation is. Conducting a rescue mission deep inside hostile territory, especially against a capable military force, is considered one of the most dangerous scenarios in modern warfare. Yet the mission succeeded without any reported U.S. casualties. International intelligence cooperation. Another key factor in the operation was intelligence support from allied nations. Reports indicate that Israeli intelligence services contributed to confirming the airman's location and assessing the credibility of the distress beacon. Benjamin Netanyahu publicly praised the rescue, calling it a powerful example of what coordinated action among allied nations can achieve. Conflicting claims and aftermath. Following the mission, Iranian sources claimed that several U.S. aircraft had been destroyed during the operation, including transport planes and helicopters. These claims have not been independently verified. Meanwhile, U.S. officials have highlighted the mission as a demonstration of military precision, intelligence capability, and rapid response under extreme conditions. The rescue has also intensified tensions in the region, with strong statements from leadership signaling that further actions could follow depending on developments. A defining moment in modern warfare. The successful recovery of the airman stands as a powerful example of how modern military operations rely not just on firepower, but also on intelligence, deception, and speed.
From the initial distress signal to the final extraction, every phase of the mission required coordination across multiple agencies and disciplines. It showcased the evolving nature of warfare, where information can be just as critical as weapons. In the end, the mission achieved its objective, bringing an American service member home alive from one of the most dangerous environments imaginable.